Despite the recent releases of Digimon Survive and Digimon World Next Order, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the Complete Edition, is still considered by many to be the gold standard of modern Digimon video games. Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory has one of the largest Digimon rosters available. Between both games, you have access to 341 Digimon, including Royal Knights, Demon Lords, Olympus 12, and even brand new Digimon created specifically for this game. While Digimon Dawn and Dusk have more total playable Digimon, these games are not easily accessible and they both require much more grinding than Cyber Sleuth or Hacker's Memory. The Complete Edition also has a much more robust roster compared to Digimon World Next Order and Digimon Survive. Similar to previous Digimon games, you'll likely need to digivolve and degenerate multiple times to get more powerful Digimon on your team, but the Digifarm makes a return in Cyber Sleuth to help train a robust team and are much more refined than the version we got in Digimon World DS, Dawn, and Dusk. You can manage up to 5 Digifarms that can contain 10 Digimon, but for the first time, maybe ever, the Nintendo Switch version of this game is a version we recommend because your Digimon will continue to gain experience in the Digifarm when your Switch is in sleep mode. This removes hours of grinding to reach more powerful Mega and Ultra levels, and is one of the reasons I completed the entire field guide across both games. Unlike Digimon World Next Order and Digimon Survive that focus on tactical or real-time combat, you have a more traditional turn-based combat system in Digimon Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. Each Digimon has a skill that assists your team in battle, and depending on the support/status move that you use, you can chain together multiple attacks for even more damage. Because each Digimon game is just so different, I do want to share the main overarching stories for both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory with minimal spoilers. Both of these games produced two of the strongest stories in the Digimon video game franchise. Both of these games also lean towards an older audience with some dark side quests and some main story beats that you won't find in other Digimon games other than Digimon Survive, which is surprisingly dark. Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Digimon Hacker's Memory share characters, elements, and locations, but both games feature a new story set during the same time period. In Cyber Sleuth, you become a digital detective after receiving the Digimon Capture program while investigating Eden. Eden is a cyberspace network that will connect you to Digimon throughout both of these games. In Digimon Hacker's Memory, after you lose your identity and are accused of crimes you didn't commit, you join a hacker group called Huddy, and you delve into the depths of Eden to find the real culprit. Like Cyber Sleuth, you take cases involving Digimon as you investigate your case of stolen identity and explore the delicate team dynamics of the hacker team Huddy. Overall, Cyber Sleuth is going to be a lot more big picture and save the world-esque in its story, and Hacker's Memory is a lot more character focused and a lot more intimate with your relationships that you have with the characters in Digimon that show up in that game. You can likely spend at least 40 hours per game to complete the main story, and it does not account for side missions, post-game content, or scanning all the Digimon to complete your field guide. Both of these games have a lot to offer and share several positive features and improvements compared to other Digimon games, but the game is a port of a PS Vita game, so there are lots of areas that can be improved going into future Digimon story games. First, this game desperately needs skippable scenes and dialogue sequences. Too many times I was left smashing the A button to move through dialogue after the mission had been discussed. These sequences are not nearly as long as Digimon Survive, but in some instances we veered a little bit too close to visual novel levels of back and forth. Because this game is a port of a PS Vita game, the publisher probably did not want to put in the effort to make dialogue sequences skippable, but in future Digimon games, give us less dialogue overall, give us skippable sections, or provide animated cutscenes to keep the player engaged. Second, many of the side quests were glorified fetch quests, with their redeeming quality being the end destination Digimon you get to interact with. Hacker's Memory introduced domain battles, which added a much needed change of pace to the side quests, and overall the personality of the Digimon you get to meet during side quests made them worthwhile, but more quest variation would be really helpful in future games so we're not reliant solely on Digimon personalities to make them feel worthwhile. We'd also love to see random encounters change in future Digimon games, mainly because we have the Digimon farm to raise our Digimon. The overworld in Digimon World Next Order is already really nice, and I love seeing the Digimon on my screen and running into them, so it'd be great to implement that overworld with the turn-based combat of something like Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Definitely leave a comment down below about how you would improve random encounters in Digimon games. The Complete Edition is available for Switch and for PC, and like we mentioned before, the Switch version has a huge advantage of leveling up your Digimon in the Digifarm while the console is in sleep mode. You can typically find the Switch version for less than $20, and the PC version of the game can be found for under $20 pretty frequently. We think that's really good value because games like Digimon World Next Order released at the full price of $59 in the US, and Digimon Survive was also released for $59, but it's recently dropped to around $30, which is a better value for that game. But overall, the value you're getting for both Hacker's Memory and Cyber Sleuth for about $20 on Switch is amazing. Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Digimon Hacker's Memory are the first games released in the story series of Digimon since Digimon Dusk and Digimon Dawn for Nintendo DS. Many Digimon fans might have tuned out or overlooked those games, and many fans who want to jump back into the franchise might find Digimon Survive or Digimon World Next Order too unfamiliar in gameplay to start there. And if you're one of those fans, we highly recommend checking out the Complete Edition, as it does serve for the gold standard of what we want to see improved in future Digimon games. Leave a comment down below about your favorite Digimon game, what you are most looking forward to in regard to the new Digimon story game in development, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more Digimon and monster taming content.